Press the subscribe button if you haven't already and press the bell icon and never stop learning.
Hi guys, welcome to Tech and Tuts. Today I am going to start with another new topic, that is basic MATLAB plotting. Guys, this is one of the most important thing in our basic MATLAB coding tutorial. You need these things in most of your MATLAB based projects, and also it is most widely used in digital signal processing also. So let's start with basic MATLAB plotting. It is nothing but we have some values of x and y. We have some values of x, and with respect to x we have some values of y. Now we are going to plot this curve on the basis of the value of x and y. For that, the command is plot under parenthesis x comma y. So let's try this in MATLAB command window. Here I am going to take some values of x, which is equal to 1, 3, 4, 5. Now I am going to take some values of y, which is equal to any random values 8, 9, 7, 4. Now I am going to plot a graph between x and y. For that, the command is plot under parenthesis x comma y. So here is a graph between the x and y. You can see the value started from 1 to 5 for x, and the value started from 4 to 9 for y. In the next topic, I am going to tell you the another format of linear spacing. Here the format is 0 colon pi by 100 colon 2 pi. Here the value starts from 0 and will end at 2 pi. In between 0 and 2 pi there will be pi by 100 increments. So let's understand these things. Here 0 colon pi by 100 colon 2 pi yields a vector. It is a vector and it starts at 0 and end at 2 pi, and it will take steps of pi by 100. So let's plot this curve in MATLAB command window. X equal to 0, it starts from 0 and increment will be pi by 100, pi by 100, and it will end at 2 pi, 2 star pi. And let's take the value of y. Y equals to sine of x. Here the value of y is depending upon x. So I am going to plot this curve. Here plot x comma y, and here it is the output. Here you can see it is a basic sine plot. If you don't use this increment value in your MATLAB command window or your MATLAB command, then MATLAB automatically increment it by 1. So let's move on to the next topic, that is adding titles, axis labels and annotations. To add a title in x axis, you have to use the command that is x label. To add a title in y axis, you have to use the command that is y label. And to add a title in your graph, you have to use the command that is title. So let's take a simple example. That means I am going to take here x equals to 1, 2, 3, 4. Suppress this value. Y equals to 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I am going to plot this graph. That means plot x comma y. Here I get the plot. I minimize it. Now I am going to add the x level. Now I am going to add a x level or name of x axis. So basically I am going to add a name like x axis. Now I am going to add a name of y axis. The command is y level, that is y axis. Now I'm going to add a title, that is x versus y graph. So here it is. Now you go to the plot. Here you can see there is a title x versus y graph. Here is a level of x axis, level of y axis, that is y axis, and here is a level of x axis. So please remember one thing, don't close this plot after using the plot command, otherwise this command will not be effective. So let's move on to the next topic, that is specifying the line styles and colors. For that you have to use same plot command, and here in the plot command, here you have to use first the title, color and a maker. Here is a list of style, color and a maker. You don't need to remember these things. Whenever you need, you can check it from here. Like that. For style, you have to use a solid dash. For dash, you have to use double hyphen. For dotted, you have to use a colon. For dash dot, you have to use a dash and dot. And if you want no line, you have to use none. And like simple, you have to, if you want to use a plus, you have to use plus sign. A circle in your graph, you have to use a circle sign. And here is the color. If you want black, you have to use K. If you want red, you have to use R. I hope this thing is not clear to you. So let's make it clear in MATLAB command window. I already have a graph. So now I'm going to change the color of this graph. So I'm going to make this color, that is black. For that I have to use plot x comma y single quote, sorry, y comma single quote, and for black the command is k. Here I simply write k over here and close the parenthesis. Here you can see the color of the graph is changed from blue to black. Now I'm going to add a line style, that is dashed. So for that, plot same x comma y, same thing over here, and you have to use 2 hyphen with a space. Sorry. And here you can see the nature of the graph or the style of the graph is changed. Now you can see the style of the graph is changed from a single line to a dashed. So now I'm going to change. So now I'm going to change its maker. So plot x comma y comma single quote. Now I'm going to add star over here. So complete the single quote, enter. You can see there is no line, there is only stars or the where the values are put over here. So you can use it according to your need. Now if you want to use the color and the style in a single command, then you have to use plot x comma y comma under single quote there is dash. I mean there is also a dash and the color of the plot will be black. For that, after dash you have to just write the k. Now complete the single quote, enter. Here you can see style of the graph is dashed and the color of the graph is black. I hope this thing is clear to you. So let's plot a multiple pair of arguments to make this whole thing very clear. Here I am going to take a problem where y1 is equal to 2 cos x, y2 is equal to cos x, y3 is equal to 0.5 into cos x for the separate values of x, where the x is from 0 to 2 pi. Here no increment is mentioned over here, so I am going to not going to mention any kind of steps or increment. So MATLAB automatically add the increment of 1. So let's plot this example in MATLAB. Now first I am going to clear this window. Now there is x equals to 0 to 2 pi. 2 pi. Now y1 equals to cos of x, y2 equals to cos of 2 cos of x, 2 cos of x, y3 equals to 0.5 into cos of x. So I am going to plot all of these values in a single graph. For that I just have to use plot x comma y1 comma x comma y2 comma x comma y3. Here you can see all the graphs are in same plot. So now I am going to change the format of all of the graphs and the style of all of the graphs and also the colors. For that I have to use again plot x comma y1 comma same process single quote. Now I am going to add dash for y1, that is dash, and the color will be blue, so I have to use B. next comma, and x comma y2. Here I am going to add a dash dot, and the color will be black. For that I have to use k. Now I am going to plot x comma y3, and I have to use again single quote. Here I am not going to use any kind of style, I make it only the default, but I am going to mention a color over here. I am going to mention the color red. For that the command is R. Now close the bracket and enter. You can see for x and y3 the color is red and the style of the graph is default. For the x and y1 the color is blue and the format is dashed. For the x and y2 the format is dash dot and the color is black. So in this way you can use the basic MATLAB plotting. I hope you understand this video very well, and if you have any doubt please comment under this comment section. So I am going to conclude this video here. In my upcoming video I will start the basic MATLAB script coding in MATLAB script. So I am going to conclude my video here. In my next video I am going to start the basic MATLAB coding in MATLAB script, where I will discuss this MATLAB plotting in brief. So I hope you understand this video very well, and if you have any doubt please comment under this comment section. If you like this video please like, share, and if you are new to this channel please subscribe. Thank you very much.